Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and I will be sorting for you, for me, for us today. We're going to be sorting cards into our different categories, whether it be a giveaway, a dollar bin, my personal collection, the grading company that I use for my personal collection, or PSA. I'll sort cards into those categories. Every once in a while I'll come with a card that I need to look into, so we'll do that on another day. But we'll sort them into those categories. You'll get to see the cards and where I sort them. You can ask in comments why I sorted something a different way. I'll give you a little bit of insight to why I'm sorting them that way as I look through them. But let's quickly grab some and get started. I believe this first stack is another, if you watched our previous video, another fantasy football team I had. So half of these are empty, and then a lot of them are just base cards because Joe Burrow was my quarterback. So that's a base Joe Burrow. That's going to go into the giveaway bin. That is an Under the Lights Justin Herbert. That is, I'm going to put this in the look into. I don't know if this is a put in the dollar bin or get it graded card. And I think I'm leaning towards get it graded, but I want to make sure if this shows as even a dollar value, if it's selling online for $1 or more, then I'll get it graded. But if it sells online for 30 cents or whatever, then I'll put it in the dollar bin. So yeah, Justin Herbert, we're going to put in the look into. This goes into the giveaway. There is a Desmond Ridder rookie. This is would have been a nice one to have graded last year before the start. He will probably not be the quarterback. I suspect he will not be the quarterback going into the season. Probably Kirk Cousins. Hopefully not. Hopefully they decide to go someone else. But we'll see. So Ridder, probably his future might be as a backup. He might get one more shot somewhere else. I am still going to plan on grading this PSA in case he catches on. Cleveland signs him to back up Deshaun Watson, then Deshaun Watson goes out, and all of a sudden it was a matter of Atlanta had a terrible offense, and now that he has a different team, he's good. It can always happen. So we'll give him another chance, and we'll grade that. Zach Moss, that's a base, nothing. Here's some empty sleeves. Leonard Fournette, that's a base, nothing. Chris Olave. Now I talked in previous, in fact this card behind it is one that I talked about already. It's a Jahan Dotson. It's a Sage. Oops, sorry, I'm hitting everything. Sage. It is a pre-rookie card. These came out before their rookie cards came out. And I put them in the dollar bin because if you are a Jahan Dotson fan, this kind of plays into the whole rookie thing. We're seeing a lot of the Bowman stuff now starting to be licensed, and a lot more love being given these type of cards, not this one specifically, but there can be some desire for a card like this. But this is the base. This is the common one. This is the insert for the Chris Olave. It's just a color difference, but it is rarer, and because of this, I'm going to get this one, put this one in the PSA grading pile. I said if I found any of them with the silver, and I have some, I have plenty over there when we get to them, I will put them in PSA, and we'll see what happens. All right, so here we go. We got Kadarius Toney. This one here, it's a Kadarius Toney rookie. He is a Gator, so I do collect Kadarius Toney. When I have someone that's a Gator, because I went to UF, I collect their rookie cards. Once they are no longer a rookie, I don't continue to collect their cards unless they become one of my favorites. He did not. So I do collect this. I'm gonna stick this in my personal. I will want one graded. In fact, no, I'm gonna stick it in the next level graded. But I do know I have several of these cards already, so this one may end up going into the dollar bin eventually for that reason. All right, the next box is a box, and I can already tell you this has been sorted for grading purposes. Whether all these cards will be PSA or next level grades, I don't know. And I may have changed my mind on some of them as well. So, but they were, every card in here at one time I was sending off to get graded. And on top of that, they are in order of what I was going to grade. So the best stuff is first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this top stuff, move this to the side, and we're going to see, there we go. There's a Nico Collins State Pride, and that got moved to the front. Metal autograph. I got moved to the front because Nico started to have a big season last year. I need to get this graded before he falls off. So that's going into the next level. I mean, the PSA. There's a Justin Fields. This one would have been huge to have graded before last season. A lot of speculation on Fields last season. Now he's going to get traded, and although he'll get a bump in price when he gets a team, because whatever team he goes to, those fans will want some of his cards, I won't have this graded in time, and I don't know that it'll ever pan out to be something good. That doesn't change the fact that I will get it graded on the off chance that happens. Here is a Treylon Burks RPA from Legacy. That's a nice card, 123 of 249. I do know that the fat cards tend to come back graded worse and harder to get a 10 on. But I'm not going to stick it in the dollar bin, and since I don't have a between the dollar bin and PSA, this is going to the PSA pile for now. And hopefully he can get his career on track. Here's a mini, also of Treylon Burks. I mean, I have quite a bit of Treylon Burks apparently, and I'm really hoping that his career takes off. Hopefully Will Levis turns into the guy and Treylon Burks turns into the guy, because I'm going to get this graded. It is numbered to, 62 of 125. And I haven't gotten any mini cards graded, but that's a cool little card. I'll get that graded and see how that pans out. Now this is an interesting one, because this is one of those, it's out of 65, John Elway. But it is a Dare to Tear card. If you rip this back off, there is a mini card inside that card. So you can sell it as is, and someone else can rip it. You can rip it yourself and hope that the card inside there is worth it. I'm actually going to stick this into look into it, because I've debated opening this card. I mean, it is John Elway, so that definitely has some fan base to it. Getting it graded could be nice, but selling it not graded so someone can open it without a grade could be a good idea too. So I got to look into it. I'm considering grading that, and if it doesn't come back at a high enough grade, opening it and opening the card is my thought process. All right, this is a Jalen Waddle Sparkle Rookie. You can see that I've already taped the top, because this was the card that was in. I had a shipment ready to go that I never sent, and this was one of the cards that was in the shipment. So I had already decided I was sending this off to get it graded. He had a down season last year. Would have been nice to have it 2 years ago when he was a rookie and broke all those records, or had that amazing season. But I do think that he has the potential to bounce back, and having this graded for when that happens is a great idea. So that's going to happen. Here is a Bianca Belair Topps Finest. I opened this one myself. This isn't stuff from Whatnot. If you watch the earlier videos, this isn't a Whatnot purchase. This is I opened Topps Finest, and I pulled a Bianca Belair. Oh, there you go. 10 of 25. So if people come by, we've talked about this in previous videos, that I want to have variety. I don't want to be all football or all baseball. I want to have stuff that people aren't going to see in other booths. So having a out of 25 Bianca Belair, if you're a Bianca Belair fan, that could be kind of cool. So I'm going to get that graded at PSA. There is Jason Dominguez. This one should have already been graded. I'm failing myself. This would have been good to have now. These were all set up for this purpose. If anyone knows the story of what's going on in my life, this was all should have been done late last year. I should have this all back by now, this should have been back for this point of the season when Jason Dominguez is at his hottest. But we had some personal issues and business issues and everything, and everything got put on hold, and now I'm behind, which is the whole point I'm making. Don't get behind. Get the stuff graded so you have it when it's time to have it. But this is going to PSA. So is this Trevor Lawrence. We talked about a Trevor Lawrence card in an earlier video. This one is a green wave. Yeah, green wave Crusade rookie. The inserts are obviously not as much as the base card, but still it's a green wave and it's a rookie, so we will get that graded along with this is kind of the same thing, just a different set. This is the Donruss Elite pink. Well, actually the rookies are all pink in that set, but still the rookies are extremely rare. You open up a box and you get 30 cards in the box, but only 3 rookies in the box. So it's very rare to get the good ones. It's hard to find. So these are we've talked about it, how I live on the smaller end of things. I'm not buying Prism and Tier 1 and Flawless. I'm not buying those. I don't have that kind of money. I buy on the low end scale and just try to get the best cards from those packs and grow from there. So these are like 2 of the better cards from these from these sets at the time, and we're gonna get those graded and hopefully get something from that. Joe Adell Black Stadium Club. I know Stadium Club's not the biggest seller, but the black is one of the rarest, or the rarest of it. The reds are a lot more common. I believe the blues are more common. This is from 2021. It's a Joe Adell rookie. Joe Adell has not panned out all that well, but let's hope that as they're rebuilding, Shohei Ohtani's gone, Trout will be gone soon, and they decide to rebuild. Let's hope that he either gets traded to someone and he busts out, or he becomes the star of that team. Either way, this card has a lot of value based on the rarity of it, and then and that it's a rookie, and then if the guy can actually pan out, this could be huge. So I'm gonna get that graded as well for PSA. Like I said, most of this stuff is gonna get graded. Only gonna do a couple more before we finish this video up, and we'll continue on the next one. This is again one of the ones that is probably going in the first shipment. It's a mellow ball. It's what's the name? Illusions, but it is a variation. So I'm going to get that one graded. I also have a mellow ball base that I want to get graded as well, but the variation is high on my list to get graded. I think that he's having I haven't heard his name. I'm not a basketball guy, and you know that. And that doesn't mean that I'm not going to try to get more in knowledgeable about basketball. I'm going to open a lot more basketball as well. But Ball, when I put this in here, was one of the hottest basketball cards at the time. I know he's cooled off. I'm assuming it's because he's not doing as well, or the team's not doing as well, or maybe he's injured for all I know. But I want to get this, if he comes back and gets back to form, I want to have this ready for that time. So this is high on my grade list. There right here is on Amon-Ra St. Brown Rookie Illusions, numbered to 149 gold. I think it's a gold. I mean, it looks gold. Usually gold needs 10 in a lot of products, but I don't think it does in Illusions. 141 out of 149. Amon-Ra St. Brown has had a great career so far. Looks like it's only going to get better from here. And I have 2 or 3 different Amon-Ra St. Browns, insert versions that I really like, and I want to get graded PSA so that I can take advantage of him going where he's going. All right, this is a Lewis Roberts rookie. This is his rookie season, 2021 rookie season. Topps Finest. It doesn't have a rookie logo. I really wish it did. I got to double. I'm going to stick this in, look into, but it's numbered 47 out of 99. If this is really his rookie, which I believe it is, I'm going to obviously get this graded. But it has games on there, and usually their cards come now before their games. So Maybe he has a card in the year before that and it's not a rookie, but we'll find out. I'll look into that. If not, then it may not be even worth grading. Probably still will be, though. Here's a Julio first Bowman. It is paper, but I don't care. I'm going to get that graded as well, as I am with this Volpe paper first Bowman. Nope, that's not paper. That's chrome. That's a Bowman chrome. So Bowman chrome, Anthony Volpe. That's a paper. Volpe versus Bowman. And a paper Dominguez. 2 of them, in fact. And I'm going to get all of these. These all need to be graded as fast as I can. I don't know that I'll get them graded super fast, but the Dominguez's especially need to get up there. Volpe came up and is not doing great, but you never know from one season to next. He could have gets his stuff together and he could be ready to go now. And if that's the case, then having those could be very useful going forward. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Just remember, if you see a card there that you're interested in, just drop a comment in the bottom. Let me know that you want it, and we'll start open a line of communication. Easiest way is to go in the description down below and join our Discord, and just hit me up in the chat there. You can do that at any time. We have the Discord 24/7. It's open to you, so feel free to. I don't know why I said that. All Discords are open 24/7. But come in, let me know there's a card you want, and we'll start that line of communication. Come back for the next one soon. Never know when these will be posted, but I post them as much as possible. And when I do, I tend to chain a bunch together. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.